It's on now. Your Alliance of America football podcast with Frank the Tank. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Just wanted to kind of update everybody. If you hadn't seen the tweet yet from the Alliance, they've put out another announcement, round 2. Picture of a peach with a barcode on it, which awesomely enough, a tweet from Tim at Timber, Georgia, says the barcode on the peach says 0425, so they're probably making this announcement on 425 from GSU Stadium. So as most of you know, Monday, which was very unexpected, they sent out a tweet saying that they were in Atlanta in Old Turner Field, which is now a football stadium, converted football stadium used by Georgia State University, the Panthers. So a lot of people expected the next announcement to be either San Diego or maybe Memphis. There was the rumor of the map that had been out with those two cities on it. The first city being Orlando that was announced, and Coach Spurrier being the head coach. Now there's also a lot of other speculation about who the coach is going to be. A lot of people have mentioned that they'd like to see some former Georgia head football coaches. I myself thought it might be Chan Gailey, former Georgia Tech head coach, also former head coach of the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. And now looking at the clues given, now that every tweet is being dissected by the fans and by myself, at the end of their tweet that they announced on Monday, they said, "You'll never know." And thanks to Andy Poole, at AndyP43, he shared a video actually in response to some of my speculation, but it's of Jim Mora talking to the media. Jim Mora Sr. Talking about, you'll never know. This You never know about the plays and the work that goes into the NFL and things like that. But and not to say that just because of his age that he can't coach, but Jim Mora Sr. is 82 years old now. Jim Mora Jr., he could be he was a former Atlanta coach as well, and could be possible that he's the next guy. Could be announced by the Alliance tomorrow, Wednesday, which is 425. Also predates the draft, which will begin on Thursday, the NFL draft. So a lot of big things coming, a lot of different little clues coming. Another cool thing, I can't remember what it was now that I think about it, sorry. But just for the sake of playing around and speculating, but I don't think that they'll do this, but being that it is Atlanta, a fun little name that I came up with was the Atlanta Outbreak. Of course, most of you may know that The Walking Dead was filmed in Atlanta, filmed in Georgia, took place in Atlanta, it started there, the outbreak, and they traveled to the CDC, and I put up a little graphic on Twitter, a little GIF of biohazard symbol in green and black, which would actually be good colors for Atlanta. Also, their new helmet that they displayed, the sort of crimson dark red, wouldn't be bad either. Uniform colors maybe being black and crimson with a biohazard sign on the side. But who knows? Like I said, they probably won't use that. I'm sure due to a multitude of things, copyright, maybe it's not appropriate for the league, we don't know. We still don't have a name for Orlando either. No mascots or no logos or anything like that. So only time will tell. They're going to slowly trickle this out. I've seen a lot of you on Twitter getting a little antsy. I've been getting antsy myself, but I understand what they're doing, why they're doing it. If you think about it, you have from now till February 9th, 2019, and if you just give it all up immediately, then you have nothing after that, and the news will just kind of die. But at least now, we can do like we're doing now. We're playing, we're speculating, and having a good time trying to figure out what is going to be the next move from the Lions. Other than that, we've got nothing until tomorrow probably. Hopefully they'll give us something. Maybe they'll give us something on Friday. The way that they teased it on Monday, I really thought they were going to give us something on Monday, saying that they were live in Atlanta, and telling us where they were at Georgia State Stadium. And that's not a bad little stadium. I took a look at some pictures on Google. I also shared that on my Twitter feed. It's a 25,000 seat stadium converted into a football stadium type format, and it looks really good. Really, really nice, tight, close together, very intimate, if you will. It reminds me a lot of Giant Stadium in New Jersey. I went there for a soccer game actually a while back, and it's very tight, very up close to the field. So it makes for a nice way to watch the game, and you feel like you're in there. You're not sitting way far back, away from all the action. I guess that being said, that's all I got for now. And again, all my followers, we're almost up to 200 followers. So thank you guys for that. We're at, I believe, 192. So everybody new and present, thank you for listening. Thank you for being with me on this ride. It's a lot of fun. I love football, and really, really love that this is happening. This is fun. If we do get a team in Atlanta, I'll definitely make my way to Atlanta. At first, I told myself that I was just going to go to Orlando, thinking that was going to be the closest team around. And it turns out now we may have a team in Atlanta that I can go to at an affordable price, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a small little venue, and they mentioned fan interaction, so this could get really close, and be a lot of fun. Also, I mentioned earlier on, if you guys are interested in doing fantasy football with me, would love to have you, would love to do it. We'll get a group together, and we could play all different types of variations. We could do survival league. We could do actually all straight out fantasy football with rosters. And we could either do that on Yahoo, and then when Alliance starts theirs, we could do it together. So just, the possibilities are endless. Like I said, I love football. This is fun. This is good stuff. I'm so glad this came along. Thank you to Charlie Ebersol for creating this, and Bill Polian and Tori Polamalu and Justin Tuck, all you guys, Jared Allen, and anybody that I missed, I apologize, but this is good stuff. This is exciting, and we're only one team in, maybe two. So, really looking forward to this. Had a lot of fun going back and forth with the guys down in Florida at 96.9 about the snub down in Orlando when they introduced Spurrier and the Orlando Lions team, and it's huge, man. It's gonna happen, and really excited. Well, that's it for now, and we'll see you on the next one.